You know what bothers me? The fact that not enough people take Jaden Smith seriously. I mean, okay, look, he does make it a bit difficult sometimes for his own self. The way he acts on public, he presents himself in public, and the things he's associated with, the people he's associated with. Shia LaBeouf, for example, He Will Not Divide Us still lives, still thrives in my heart. They are friends, they support each other artistically, creatively. And Jaden does remind me of Shia in a way. You never really know if something they do, you should take it seriously, or this is some big troll master plan, an irony, an inside joke, or maybe a call from the future of humankind. It is complicated, so yeah, it's a little bit hard to say how you should react to Jaden or to Shia LaBeouf. But it doesn't mean that you should make fun of them and don't take their art as something serious, complex, and thoughtful. Jaden also scores a point for coming from a very celebrity family. There are a lot of opinions based on that. I mean, okay, let me be honest. When Jaden Smith raps about being broke, I am skeptical. It's difficult to believe in something like that, considering his background. But again, he could be raised differently. He could have the same amount of money available for him to take his girlfriend to dinner or whatever. Jaden Smith art, a lot of people are skeptical. Though we all gotta agree, that collab with Justin Bieber was everything. With his previous release, few singles out, and this new album, all those messages, all those articles about Jaden not playing games anymore and being all serious rap star pop up, yet same messages, same articles say that Jaden is not good enough to significantly change the rap game. At least he's getting better with every and each release, with every and each try. That's great. He's on the right path. And him not being that great yet, I agree with that. I agree with that opinion. In Syre, this new album of his, you can feel this growth, both artistically and mentally. As this album is 3 years into making, quite a personal diary experience out there. You can feel all these influences, all these references Jaden has been nourishing on through all this time. There's a bit of everything he likes, but I personally get a lot of Childish Gambino because the internet vibes from this. Like from the FALCON single, this is probably the most Childish Gambino out of track list for me. Also, maybe some stuff from Amine, well, rappers from the more newcomer league. Maybe also a bit of the internet, Sid, Tyler, of course, Kanye, definitely. Some of the Brockhampton stans say that it reminds them of Saturation, though I don't personally hear that much. There could be some elements, but I don't know. I'm not sure that those were the influences, but I can hear them. Those are very visible to me, especially the Kanye, Tyler, and Childish Gambino ones. Because the internet, I'm not sure that this is one of Jaden's favorite album, though arguably I think it should be everyone's favorite album. It's so good. I remember really getting into Jaden's music through Fallen single and the music video. That music video, man, it's so good. This is a beautiful music video. I really like this music video. I don't know why. And I really, really enjoy this single. Fallen is rightly moody and dark, has this really chill, not that complex production. Jaden's flow is really smooth and gentle. It's very earworm, bittersweet, sunset kind of single. All the next singles from the album, they didn't stuck up with me that much as Fallen, but I still could appreciate the more swagger and cool side of Batman, or that Kanye-esque modern rock and roll Watch Me piece. In my opinion though, they don't have that much single worthy power. They don't stand out to me. They don't scream about itself, you know? Even FALCON, it does not necessarily clicks with you right away. And Syre album actually ends up suffering the same, though it might be that special thing about it. It's a slow builder. The prolongated 4-track long intro blew. Speaking the length, the album is 17 minutes long. That's a lot, and that's fine. You just gotta be more patient with it than you might be on other albums. Honestly, I didn't really expect that coming from someone like Jaden, considering all the fast-minded, fast-paced thinking generation. All the lil rappers who do the same thing over a 2 minutes long track. I personally don't really mind it. There's some great shorter tracks like that, but 17 minutes of Syre just proves that Jaden might be that special kid. He might be unique in a way. Though again, the production of the album and the whole style of it and all the lyricism, you know, it's not that outstanding as it could be, as you could expect coming from Jaden Smith. He doesn't reach that experimental crazy god level, more wandering through familiar hip-hop territories and pretty much making the music he personally consumes himself, which again isn't bad as long as there's some great tunes to go along with it. Besides FALCON, which still is one of my favorite tracks ever, I think, there's 90, this amazing groove gold post-breakup ballad with those cringe-worthy cheesy rhymes, sometimes too cheesy, to the point of just being quite bad and or funny. It is the main problem of Jaden's music, after all, his lyricism. I love 90 though. It's catchy, it's cute, it's whole, and it's very Jaden Smith. A lot of the internet vibes from it. Oh, and the ending of this track, the guitar touch throughout it, this emotional, passionate outro. This is so dramatic, I can't even. The drama of the album. Syre, like a lot of great hip-hop albums, has a written inside narrative, or at least a somewhat picturesque backdrop with characters and a plot. It's quite hard to distinguish and understand it, but it's nice that it's there. I've seen a post on Reddit about it being connected to Brockhampton's Saturation trilogy somehow, and honestly that's something I personally live for, but I really doubt it now. It's interesting, and that Buscamos a Jaden Smith line, you know, it's clicking. And Jaden himself said that he wants to, and he will, collaborate with Brockhampton at some point, so that's interesting. That's an interesting thought to keep in mind. Coming back to the album, to Syre, Lost Boy is quite pretty too. Gentle acoustic vibe, hat-stucking chorus formula. This real long shout-out montage by the end, which is a bit awkward, but it's okay. 9 minutes of just vibing. Most of it is good, I repeat. Great companion to 90. Good track listing, by the way. Icon is fantastic. Don't mind the lyrics, but yeah, the energy. Great production. Definitely a single standalone moment on the album. Kinda same goes around with George Jeff one. If you've made it this far into the album, it's by the end of the album, and you know, it's a long album again. There's this great cosmic magic aura around the track The Passion, interrupted for an acoustic piano medley type of moment, which also feels very nice and extremely personal, very raw. Syre perfectly captures the artist's nature and entirely feels like an artistic vision type of music project, which is also happens to be nicely produced and decently performed. Since I'm a sucker for melodies slightly more than the lyricism, it works for me. Syre ends up with this mellow-free narrative talk outro, which could easily relax you up, get you ready for sleep, or be a great companion for a weed session, for example. I don't know what you're into. All good. This album is also all good. It has flaws, but I don't feel like there are a lot of them. They don't personally bother me that much. Jaden could invite more features. A$AP Rocky's one did not really impress me that much, though I was really excited to hear it since I do like A$AP Rocky a lot. Jaden could try to be more consistent with quality over quantity, especially since he is more into mixing the flow of the track and making long tracks. Finally, he could train his writing, and I believe in him. Give him time. He's still really young and still learning. Don't forget that. Have some patience and don't laugh at the guy. He's doing a great job, I think. I feel like that's it for this video today. Jaden Smith, Syre. What do you think about this release? What do you think about Jaden Smith? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like this video, to share this video, and to subscribe to our channel to see more. We have a new music mix, finally. It's called MOURN. It's quite depressive and dark and moody, but I love it. I personally love it. It's very fall season inspired since fall season is officially over. So listen to that. All the links are in the description down below. Check it out. Don't be stressed. Drink some tea, smoke some weed if it's legal in your country, and be sure to keep it cool. Bye-bye. Peace out.